Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Coming to you from a different room of the house today, just kind of in the living room. Uh, Doing a little test mock-up of my new modular project here. Went and bought a whole bunch of lumber today. Not a whole bunch, but I bought my lumber today. Cut up all my lumber. Some of these plywood sheets I had from my previous modular attempt that never got used. So just doing a little test fit dry run, just kind of making sure the madness to my methods makes sense. So for my straight modules, as you can see, like I said, I'm kind of basing everything off the T Trak standards, just going a little bit bigger for the straight sections and slightly bit smaller for the curve sections, corner sections. Like I said before, just keeping it, single track mainline instead of double track. Might wind up doing a couple double track pieces. I may or may not actually do those two actual T Trak standards so I could join them into a T Trak layout if I so choose. But as of right now, not quite looking like that. So here for my straight modules, the length is 19.5 inches. Slightly shorter. That's what I cut the plywood to, just so I could have a little bit of overhang for the unitrack sections. 19.5. That's 4 standard pieces of Atlas snap track. The 2 adapters. Put those together. Those are the 4 7/8 something, whatever the length of what a standard Atlas snap track piece is. That's what 2 of those adapters add up to. So, simple terms, it is 4 Atlas pieces long. If I wanted to go 5, but that would put me at like 25 inches. And I did want to keep everything under 2 feet. I originally wanted to go 2 feet exactly, but then that would get into unstandard track pieces. And, on the current layout that's in the other room, that's all my middle section was cutting and fitting, and quite frankly, that just irritates me. I know that is a modeling aspect of it, but I don't know, it gets old, and with those curved turnouts and trying to get everything to line up, on a straight edge for a modular section, it got irritating. Yeah, but like I said, 19.5 inches in length, and then just a foot deep. So as you can see, I have a little bit of room behind everything. Plenty of room for a little siding. Get enough of a little buffer on the edge there. Just test fitting the building, just seeing how that kind of looks for a little vignette type deal. A little more space in a T Trak module, and this stuff very easily can put away. As for my corners, going 1 foot by 15 inches. So you can hopefully see what those dimensions are relative to there. Still gives me enough room right here. Kind of, that's a nice even edge. Blend the scenery, and I don't quite mind taking my corners out to the edge back there, but then it gives me a little bit of foreground. Enough room for another siding, to come off the front this way. If I want to do something, wouldn't be much room for a building, but if I want to do a passing siding or something the other way, just to mix it up. Room for scenery, room for embankments. I did get 1.5-inch foam pieces this time to, on top of the plywood. So that way doing gluing, and, I don't have to mess around with actually hammering nails into plywood like I did on my last one. That was quite annoying. And you know, the foam, I can tack something down temporarily until I'm happy with it, before I decide to glue everything down. But yeah, just thought I'd share that. So a little bit of progress. Probably during the week, this week, I'll start actually, making my frames. I did get 1x3s to make the frames for these. Get a couple screwed together, get the foam down, and hopefully start getting at it here, and then go through the tear jerking process of tearing the other one down. But we'll see. So then again, this should make everything a little bit more manageable. Like it's something I can just work on here in the living room, set it on the coffee table, and watch TV or something, and not be completely totally isolated. But yeah. So once again, thanks for checking this out, and talk to y'all later.